Welcome to Bookish Quests and Body Reps, the series where I give you a book review and workouts that I would do to survive that world so you can live the book while you read it. Today, we are going to be talking about Running with Wolves by Ginny Lutz. Now, Ginny is an indie author and this is her debut novel, and the best part is that she's also a founding author in fantasy, fitness, and food, which means you can come hang out, join our group discussion for this book, do workouts with us, get recipes, way more than what's in this video. So if you like what you see here, come hang out in the group and enjoy this read with us. Now, first, give you a little background about what this book is about. Rin is running from her past and hoping for a second chance. She has the opportunity to join a new wolf shifter pack that seems like a good fit, and she's offered the chance to help them figure out what happened to a recently deceased pack member. She teams up with Gunnar, a druid avoiding his own necromancer power, to find out what happened, but it seems it's a bigger problem than what they thought. There is a murderer killing magical creatures who seems to have a thirst for blood. Can Rin and Gunnar figure out who it is before someone else dies? Can they get justice for the pack? Or will Rin's old pack ruin everything by divulging her secret and ruining her shot at a new home? That's the price of Running with Wolves. Now, this book is going to be a little bit of a cozy romance murder mystery. Light romantic undertones in the first book. Little bit of a potential love triangle, but it's not the heavy point of this book. So it's just kind of drizzled in. But the bigger plot is going to be the murder mystery and the secrets that some of these members are keeping, or lies that they are telling, whether to themselves or the other people in this book. If you like shifters, if you like necromancers, if you like magic, if you like a little murder mystery, this is going to be the book for you. And with pretty much every fantasy book you will ever read, in that upcoming workout we'll have some more specific stuff, but that cardio endurance is going to be really important because you're going to spend a lot of time walking in most cases. In this case, it's going to be running and biking. This is set in a more modern setting, Rhode Island, Massachusetts type area, so you are going to see a lot of real life examples of exercise in this book. There will be some running sequences because wolves run, right? And we do have a fun little race between two of our vampire characters, so running as well would help, although you may not have those vampire superpowers, but you can start developing them now, so when it happens, you're ready to go. And we will see that Rin and Gunnar both get around a lot with bicycles, so having those bike skills are going to help as well. You can get places a little bit faster than you can on 2 feet or 4 feet, unless you are some kind of magical being. Then you may actually be faster on your feet. But if you're not, those biking workouts are going to help too, and they are going to help build your cardiovascular respiratory endurance to help with that running and walking as well. It's kind of like a big bang for your buck. Now, what I liked about this book is, one, it does have a tie-in to a real vampire mythology story folklore from the Rhode Island area. I did spend some time looking it up, and it was fascinating to learn about how this family caught consumption, which is modern day tuberculosis, but they didn't know that. And the body didn't decompose and people thought she was a vampire. So that kind of ties in to some of the myths in this book, and like put a little fantasy twist on it. Another thing I liked is I read a lot of vampire books, my friends, a lot of them. And why this thought has never crossed my mind, I don't know, but now I can't stop thinking about it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to you. This is not a spoiler, but one of our newbie vampires says she wants to, taste a little bit of everything. Do millionaires taste different? I don't know. Do they? I want to know. Then she asks if someone is pregnant. Do you taste both the blood types, because mom and baby might not have the same one? And honestly, I don't know. And like in my head, I also think, how crazy would it be if you didn't know that you were pregnant and a vampire started to feed on you and then backed away and was like, sorry, I can't feed on you today, but also congratulations. Like, that is a heck of a way to find out that you are with child. But then I had to wonder, like, what would I taste like? Like, do I taste good because I, eat relatively well and work out? Or do I taste a little weird because I do take like vitamins, supplements, Adderall? Yeah, so if you want books that make you think that you don't think you're going to make you think, come join the book discussion, because that is one of the pressing questions that I have right now. But also, as a debut novel, I will tell you that this book is excellent. And because it's more on the, at least the book one, I have not got to book two, lower on the romance scale, this is something that you can share with some young readers in your life if you wanted to do something together. This book is rather age appropriate for what I would think of like younger adults to kind of dabble in that fantasy realm. And because we know sometimes they read our books and they want to know. Again, what I really liked about this was that it's set in a modern setting, and it does tie into some like local history of the area that it's set in, which is always excellent. I like it when my fiction books make me do some real life research and learn some new things. And I love the dynamics between the characters. I'm a sucker for necromancers, okay? I want to know because you get asked this question a lot and no one ever answers the way I would. If you could have any kind of superpower, like magical ability, what would you pick? Because for me, the answer is always necromancy. And that's one of the reasons why I love this book so much, is because necromancers get such a bad rap. But you know what they can do? They can help solve murder mysteries. And if you're going to worry of an endless supply of soldiers, then people don't have to keep dying because you would just raise the dead. So again, group discussion is great. So, without further ado, we are going to get into our workout. And, on top of that running and that biking, we should probably learn what to do with a body. See you on the training field. So, today we are going to be dragging a body, getting ready to hang it up, just like our murder victim in the book. No, to get prepared for lifting these bodies, we're going to start with some sandbag cleans. You can use kettlebells if you don't have sandbags. Imagine you're lifting that body up off the ground. And it's going to be important to focus on keeping your back straight and doing this movement nice and fast for that momentum. Next, we're going to move into a goblet squat. We're just picking that body straight up and setting it down, getting that rope ready for the next stage of our master plan. And we're going to do some overhead presses. Again, you can use kettlebells or even dumbbells. If you don't have a sandbag, we're just pressing it straight up overhead like we're trying to put it on a shelf. We're going to do some fireman carries because once we get that body, we're going to have to carry it, and this is the easiest way to carry that. And then lastly, we're going to finish up with a cardio circuit that is called a kettlebell swing ladder. So you'll do one from ground to kettlebell swing, one deep breath, then two swings, set the ball completely down, two deep breaths, and then we will do 3 swings, 3 breaths, repeating that pattern all the way up to 20, adding the same amount of swings and breath. When we hit 20, we will come right back down the ladder, 20, 19, 18, all the way back down.